Hello and welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. I am Jeya. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages, and as these different channeled messages come about, I will be relaying them to you. We're going to look into our next 24-hour inspirational, intuitive message. Now, keep in mind that I do channel into multiple energies, since I'm looking at the collective energy, like all as a whole, as opposed to just one-on-one. So as I get into vibration and I see more of the energy, I will be relaying more of what needs to be spoken about. So some things may resonate. I ask that you kindly take them. Whatever doesn't, compassionately leave it for the person who needs to hear it most. And just keep it in the back of your mind, because it may be coming up within the next 24 hours, okay? I hope everybody is having a fantastic start to this week. Yes. This is a timeless, so that means it's meant for whenever you find this. Let's go ahead and see what's in store for our next 24. I'm seeing somebody who's looking through, it's like he's looking through a photo book, you know, and he's looking through all the different photos. But then the photos, it turns into like where I'm looking at a photo book, and then all of a sudden I'm not looking at the photo book anymore. I'm looking at like a newspaper. Like if somebody's looking at a newspaper now. And so like the newspaper is, it's speaking about like, because I feel like this is looking at different memories that have happened, like different things that have happened. And then like, there's like news about it now. Like some of you, it's going to be like where you find out about something that had happened and you didn't know about it. And then so like others of you, I'm getting that you're gonna find out, you're gonna discover something about like the past. Like it could be like, now it's like in hindsight, you're thinking about something. So it's either that you're finding out about something that happened in the past that you didn't know about, that you had no idea about, and then or it's stuff that you're just thinking. You're just thinking in hindsight, I wish I would have done this. Or it's like news though. It's like finding out. It's discovering something. It's like some sort of discovery. Life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Yeah. This is, hi Michael. This is like looking at all of the supportive aspects that I feel like a lot of you, the news about what happened in the past makes you feel like, it makes you feel a sense of gratitude. It's going to make you feel within the next 24 hours. It's kind of like, well, I'm happy that I'm hearing that some of you guys, it's going to be like, I'm happy I got out of a situation. And others of you, it's going to be like, I'm happy that I see that now. It's like that, you know? Because sometimes we're going through something and we have no idea like how much we're tolerating, how much we're putting up with. We have no idea because we just sort of adapt to the situation. And a lot of times it's best to, instead of adapting, we learn from it, and then we decide what is suitable for our lives and what's not suitable for our lives. Okay. I keep seeing a man painting, but I feel like he's painting a car. And it feels like he's painting the car because it's new. It's like new destinations for some of you. And for others of you, this is a new image, a new self-image. Good morning, Deepak. Yeah, it's like a new self-image or something for some of you. It's like living in this new, I feel like it's authentic though. It's like living in your new authentic self, because you're sort of taking pride in painting the car. And I feel like the car is like symbolic of you going on that life path and being proud of it, you know? Our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that will serve us. You know, and you know, right here I was thinking that it is a personal power to decide that you're going to color the car yourself. You're going to change it the way you want it to be. And so I feel like that's somebody who's taking their destiny into their own hands now. And making more thought out choices. Because I feel like when you reflect on the past, just like I was seeing in the vision in the beginning, it's like when you reflect on the past, you're realizing things that were like not really obvious to you before, and now they're pretty obvious to you. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do it like that this time around. And that's why you're controlling a lot of your impulses, and why you're trying to like redirect how do you want it to go this time around? How do you want it to look? How do you want it to be perceived this time around? You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's different. It's different than the last time. So that way you get a different outcome. It's like that. You're trying to get like a new outcome because you already know what doesn't work. And so now you want a different approach of things. And I'm seeing one of those, like, you know, those tourist things that they have like at the boardwalk and stuff like that, where people look through it and they could see far out into the ocean, or they could see like, you know, into a distance, right? And I feel like what you're doing is you're trying to foresee how this could turn. You're trying to foresee like what kind of things would you be, I'm hearing what kind of things are going to be impacted in the future. What kind of things are going to be, how would this impact? How would this impact? Right here we got two. I'm going to do one right now, and then we'll do one at the end after we do the empathic oracle. Empathy. After I just said empathic oracle. I literally just said that right now. And then empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. This is the new self-image that you're portraying. You're now, instead of going, well, I want it to be this way or that way, you're more flexible. It's being flexible. It's being like this leaf right here, where you're flowing. You're being flexible, going along, going with the flow of things. Allowing your impulse to just kind of flow away, so that way you can allow divine intervention to just like drift into your path, into your vibration, like to change your vibration. And the empathy is how I feel like you're being able to see how you thought before. Because I feel like even though you were saying both sides of a situation, I feel like you're trying to look at how you used to look at things before. I feel like this is you looking at yourself, where you're looking at how you used to look at things and how you look at things right now. And you're trying to like be more compassionate to yourself in understanding why things ended up the certain way. You're using a lot of your intuition to keep you grounded in this. So that way you feel supported, divinely supported. For some of you, you aren't quite as in tune, I'm hearing. Like you're not trying, because there's people that are trying, and then there's people who are going to watch that are not. And it's saying, this is the way you should be. Like, that was really stern. It felt like I was being told that, like if I was a kid, like you're gonna, you don't want to have to learn a lesson. It's like that. I know, it's kind of like funny. This is the crown chakra, again, divine wisdom. And it's so funny because we've gotten this how many days now? And right now they're saying, if you're not listening, to listen. This is heavy about listening. And then the last card, remember I told you I'd do the last one after. This one's growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yes. If you want to grow, you can take the advice. If you want a lesson, like another lesson, then do it again. That's what I'm hearing. And yeah, the crown chakra comes out a lot, Michael. Yes. It's been coming out quite a bit. I feel like it's just, we're being told to be very receptive at this time. I feel like it's just a lot of receptivity that we need. People to be flexible too. Because I feel like some people, they want to be flexible with what their intuition is telling them. So like, let's say your intuition says, no, don't go over there. Someone may say to themselves, oh, I heard no, but I think no means, and they change what no means to fit their needs. So this is where it's like divine intervention, keeps talking, saying, no, I mean what I say. It's like that. To be flexible with divine intervention. You don't have to have things done your way. Like that. In order for you to grow. Because that's going to be the only way that you can actually grow. Is that if you are listening and you see this color is matching the crown. So we're being told to listen. And if you listen, you'll gain insights, you'll grow, and I'm hearing your headache will be over. A lot of headache. I was feeling like there was some people burdened with headaches if you're not listening. And that's kind of like that, because it's like that third eye. It's like getting kicked. Like getting kicked, like, hey, listen, like that. And so there's a lot of like a need to be flexible with life, to be flexible with the divine, to allow things to happen naturally, to allow it to flow naturally, and to not act on the impulse to say, I want it this way. This is also talking about compromising, but compromising in a way that doesn't hurt your journey. Because I'm seeing a man that's getting ready to go on a journey, and it's really important if you're going to be following, because I feel like a lot of people, you're very early in the journey. There's something about it being very early in the journey, and as you're early in your journey, you don't want it to start on like a foundation where you're very uncertain of yourself. You want it to start on a foundation where you're asking for the right guidance, and you're listening, because you want to see where the divine takes you. You want to see where this goes. And if you're going to really see where it goes, then you have to really give trust. You have to really allow the flexibility for things to flow in that vibration. Okay? It will never be perfect if you plan it, but it'll be perfect if you plan it and you allow divine intervention to come in. Not just plan it. Plan it and allow divine intervention to take its course. And then you will gain a lot of growth from it. And I'm hearing abundance. And I'm seeing another car. So I feel like it's going to take you on more, like more journeys. It feels like it's going to lead from one journey to another journey, to another journey. It feels like that because I feel like the vision of the cars in my dream, in my vision, I'm seeing that these cars are like, it's like you're getting in one car and then you go to like a pit stop or something, and then like you're getting into another car and you're going on a different like path. So this is like speaking of like multiple destinies, like multiple things that you have to accomplish. A lot of you guys are a lot more powerful than you expect yourself to be. You expect, oh, well, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, but I feel like you may have to carry out like a few paths this time. Like there's things that you're supposed to do, like more than one thing, and you need to start with one. And you need that first one to really, really leave a mark in you that you want to just keep going after the next one. Because it's going to like lay the foundation for the other ones. And there's going to be like a big feast from it, or like a big healing from it. Because I feel like I'm seeing like a giant soup, like a giant bowl of soup. And I feel like I'm seeing people from different nationalities drinking from the same soup. It's like a giant bowl. And I feel like this is like something that you're going to pour out to other people that's going to be healing to other people. So you really need to embrace that. And you want that to be in like a solid bowl. You don't want it to be in like something that's cracked. You want it to be solid. So within the next 24 hours, it's asking you to, we're being asked to be receptive, to be open to all points of view on a situation, and to flow with it as opposed to wanting it your way, wanting it very stern your way. It's allowing flexibility, because it's the thing, when you're flexible, you give yourself the edge of creativity because you're listening to other points of view. Otherwise, it's just your rigid thinking, and then you're not going to have anybody else's input. Then you don't get inspired. You see? So in the next 24, I wish you guys a very open heart and an open mind, a very high vibration in that, and a peace with it. I hope you have peace within doing that. So that way you can gain all of the momentum, all of the resources, all of the networking that you need to gather for your purpose. Be open. Be open. Be open to the divine, and be open to other sides. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? So thank you guys for joining me here today. I hope you guys have a fantastic 24, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.